early. That's all right. So we have an excellent aspect today with Venus and Jupiter conjunct in Cancer. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. It functions no place better than when Jupiter is in Cancer, bringing in love, money, abundance, and then Venus brings also in love and money. So this is the day to throw out into the universe exactly what it is that you want more of. Put it out into the universe. Okay, everybody gets one free question. After that, additional questions are $3. If you want to skip the line, $3 will get you to the top of the line. Remember what's coming towards me. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a new journey that may be beginning. You could be spending time with a Gemini. You may have good news coming around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries that will serve you well. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Crepes, love coming in. Crepes, love coming in. Love looks pretty good. So you have your luck around love is changing for the better, whether you're with someone now or not. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, listen to your intuition, explore your options. New opportunities may be beginning with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Taurus and a Sagittarius here. Areas of your life that have been stagnant will now start to move forward towards success. Be clear about your wants and needs and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Leo Sun, love for the rest of the month of June. Love for the month of June. You've got new beginnings on the horizon lead to success, and your luck is changing for the better as well. If you're currently with someone and your relationship is well functioning, things will move forward as is, like well functioning. If you're not with anyone, leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Listen to your intuition, and life begins to move forward where a wish may come true. With an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. They also have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Any relationship that starts now would be well functioning, but if you're in a well functioning relationship, that'll continue. Don't bring the past into the future. Leave the past in the past. Cold, general. Cold. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe planning travel, life is moving forward, and you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. You may have something nice happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Be clear about your wants and needs, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Valerie, what did Eric's family think about our relationship from meeting at the reunion? Did you only meet them once? They don't seem okay. I mean, not everybody's going to agree, but I don't get a strong vibe. Like maybe they don't know, or they may think that things seem functioning, pleasant, down to earth. They find that things are okay, average. They may think it's okay, but I'm not getting a strong vibe here. Like nobody has a real strong opinion, but I don't know who all the family members are. So I can't say that everybody feels the same way because everybody may feel differently. or people could not agree. But overall, it looks like it went pretty well. Aries Sun for the next 24. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries if somebody is overstepping. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, that may resolve itself and move into the past, easing anxiety. You have financial stability coming in, or a little more of it. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, Adonis. Hello, hello. Hi, Mel. Oh, shit. I don't know why it does that. All right, I got it back. JTSZA. Love. Okay, you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around love. And love could change for the better quickly around a new beginning. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Currently in a relationship, current relationship should be functioning well balanced and moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Scorpio coming in or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New energy comes in, leads you to success, could be bringing in commitment later this summer if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, don't bring the past into the future. Life moves forward. Pretty good. Alpha. Increased reaction when he received my email. Usually he responds quickly, but he didn't. This was in regards to the proposal that he was supposed to send me based on salary. He just may be undecided, or there may be indecision around it. That's why he hasn't responded. I think you'll probably get a response from him sometime tomorrow, Wednesday, before the end of the week. Yeah, it's like indecision, or I don't know if he's got to discuss it with someone. There's a little turmoil around it. Yeah, he'll work it out. I won't worry about it too much right now. He'll work it out. Ina, love single. Ina, love single. Ina, you have a new love coming in. You may have a Libra coming in, good karma's coming in. You may have Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Exploring your options around love will lead you to a committed relationship. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and your love life moves forward. Tibet, how will the party go Saturday? Should go well. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, the world is at your feet. Life is moving forward. There could be new beginnings on the horizon, growth, change, and transformation. It overall should be a good time, cause for celebration. Pretty good. Pretty good. Um, Davey, love. Hey, Empress would be bringing in love and money or more of it. Be clear about your wants and needs when it comes to love, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a wish that comes true when you listen to your intuition. You also may have a Scorpio here, and disappointment or heartache is healing and moving into the past. You have commitment here if you're currently with this person. As long as things are functioning well, things can move forward. Anything dysfunctional may move into the past to make way for new opportunities that are better functioning. Show empathy, career. Show empathy, career. Show empathy. You have cause for celebration coming in around a new job or business opportunity. If you're looking for a new opportunity, perseverance pays off. You may also be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, but it could also be on the job training, so keep that in mind. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, and business, teamwork is suggested. Old wounds heal and move into the past. When you're clear about your wants and needs, you can get what you want when it comes to career, but you may have to kind of push for it, like explore your options and push for it. Amber, general. Could have some money coming in and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. That may bring in cause for celebration and happiness. A new journey may be beginning and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You also may be spending time with a Capricorn. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Nat, what's these thoughts of me, friends? Pretty good. May find you to be somebody who is like kind-hearted, caring, loyal, somebody who is down to earth, respectable. You know, like a loyal friend. Pretty good. Emily, are there any activities going on behind closed doors at PT faculty about writing the report and making decisions regarding the job that I applied for? I don't know exactly what you mean. Activities going on behind closed doors. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking. Like, is somebody cheating or doing something sneaky? Lydia, for today, career. For today, you have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around career. But be clear about your wants and needs. Exploring your options around your career could lead you to a new job that pays well, but you may have to throw it out into the universe. I don't know where you are as far as career is concerned. If you've been feeling lately like things have been stagnant, exploring new opportunities could be the answer. And also, through cooperation and compromise, your career could be moving forward. I don't know if this that charger. I don't know if it's working. Sag rising, good things coming my way. May have a new job or business opportunity coming in, or a business opportunity that brings in more money. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Disappointment or heartache is healing and moving into the past. Don't look back on the past, life is moving forward. You may be planning travel. Something nice may happen around a new job or business opportunity. Andy, love. Andy, when it comes to love, explore your options. If you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning well. Maybe slow to move forward, but successful. If you're not with anyone, listen to your intuition. May have a Libra coming in, a Capricorn coming in, well balanced, well functioning relationship on the horizon that could be quite successful. Bringing life back into balance and bringing in long term commitment. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Not bad. Mega. Love. When it comes to love, old wounds heal and move into the past. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, that may resolve itself and move into the past. But anything that's been dysfunctional, broken, cycles, nonsense needs to move into the past in order for your love life to move forward. And then when it does, things can move forward successfully with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But then you have another Cancer coming in. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. If you're looking for commitment, you may find one this summer, like maybe later this summer. Miss Billy, love. Okay, when it comes to love, if you're in a well-functioning relationship and you're feeling like things are well-balanced and well-functioning, things may move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. But anything that's been dysfunctional, heartbreaking, stagnant, bringing in negativity or feeling betrayed or stagnant or whatever it may be time to leave that in the past in order to open new doors. Old wounds heal and move into the past, leading towards like success coming in. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. May have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, although Leo comes in the strongest. New beginnings are on the horizon that could have long-term potential. The world is at your feet. Sean, if I speak to V's girlfriend about what he did, what would be the outcome? I can't answer that. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he did, so I can't give you an outcome if I don't know what we're talking about. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Near future for Jane and me. Disappointments heal and move into the past when you're clear about your wants and needs. Life may be moving forward and coming into balance, and you would be ready for it with the world at your feet. You have communication coming in or picking up, and you may be spending time together. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Lulu, general reading. Lulu, general reading. May have a new job or business opportunity coming in, bringing in more money and success around career. If you're already happy and content with where you're working or your job or whatever it is, then there may be a new beginning around a current thing that's bringing in more money and success. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. You may be reconnecting with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and new doors open. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may have choices and options around social activity coming in as well. Vaishali, what's coming towards me? Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a Leo. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, so there may be choices and options coming in around social activity. I think I have to do something here. Because this stupid, it's like the battery is plugged in, but it's like the battery is draining faster than it's charging, and that shouldn't be happening. And maybe this stupid thing. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah, see, now it's working better. Okay. John, wow. The reading from this morning set the time for the day. I got great work done on my project and also a great response from Dee. Oh, excellent. Beautiful. Dee Wilson, excited about the new possibilities. All right, let's see what else is coming in. Yeah, you may have new choices and options here. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Negativity is moving into the past. Life is moving forward. You might be feeling as if a wish has come true. May hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, and that could like ease anxiety if there's a situation or a relationship that you're stressed about. All of a sudden, things may change for the better and ease anxiety. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Not bad. Not bad. Be good. Ruda may have a general. Ruda, you have the magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A disappointment or a heartache is healing, and life may change for you from like out of the clear blue sky for the better. And that may be around social activity. You could have choices and options. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and the Empress should be bringing in love, money, and abundance, or more of it. Maybe planning travel and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. No, Bernard. She's actually in school until like the end of June. We end late in New York, and we start late in New York. It seems like the rest of the country gets out like earlier. I don't know why that is. Why we're so far behind, but we don't go back to school until usually the first week of September. Bernard, love from me. Bernard, love from me. When it comes to love, old wounds heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back and explore your options. You have a Virgo here, but you have choices and options. You have life moving forward towards greener pastures with new beginnings on the horizon. Well balanced, well functioning relationship may also be coming in with another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or an Aries. Seven of Cups brings in choices and options around love. So be clear about your wants and needs and explore your options. Pretty good. Yeah, Florida gets out in May and starts in August. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we're different here. I don't know if it has to do with the weather. Maybe that's why. It's not always super hot in May, so maybe they keep them until June for that reason. I don't really know. Nirvana, general reading. Nirvana, general reading. You may come to a crossroads where you have to make a decision which way to go, and that may be around career. Whatever it is, it's positive. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, business, career, whatever it is that you do all day. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life begins to move forward. Through cooperation and compromise and laying down the law, setting boundaries, you'll be bringing in more money between now and the end of this year. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition, and life begins to move forward. Pretty good. Gabs, why is Robin from Woodbine Racing so nice to me? Does she know that I reported a rule? I don't know that she knows that. She just maybe, I don't know, she comes off somewhat as of a phony. I don't know that she knows that you reported him. She just may be being nice because that's how she feels today. Yeah, I don't know what your previous relationship was like before this. I don't think that she knows, or she may not know for sure, but she does show as phony. Oh, Texas too. Yeah, I don't know why. Here, we get out late. Maybe I'll Google it later and find out. Brenda, general for the next 24. Brenda, general for the next 24. May have something happen here that makes you happy with the sun. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe business related, because with the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and it looks like it's around career. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Kelly, general. Kelly, general. You have money coming in, finances may be improving. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. New beginnings on the horizon lead you to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's Felicity. What's coming towards my connection with CJ? You have communication either coming in or picking up. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful because things look a little out of balance. Be clear about your wants and needs. And there should be good communication coming in. If there's something specific that you're looking for, it may be time to have that conversation. Kimon for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you may have your luck changing for the better quickly, and then you might be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have a wish come true around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You may also be spending time with a Virgo. Pretty good. Emily, about the job I applied, there's no way for me to know if the committee is taking a break or actively working on the report and making a decision. Okay, let's see. As of right now, I would say they're probably working on the report because it looks like things are moving forward as of right now. Oh, good luck, Sag Rising. That's excellent. Good. Lucinda, general for the week. Lucinda, general for the week. For the week, through cooperation and compromise, life may be moving forward, and you could be spending time with a Capricorn or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. You may feel relief around life moving forward. Old disappointments, heartaches, or betrayals are beginning to heal and move into the past, and you may have good news come in around work, school, or business. Aggie for the next 24 hours. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings on the horizon lead you to success, and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, but if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. No, this photo went down to 7%. Why is this happening? Let me try something else. Plug that, plug it in over here. Maybe it's the stupid ass power strip. Let's try that. Amen for the rest of the week with rest of the week looks okay. I mean, it's a little slow, but if you have something planned, things should move forward as planned, and you may feel relief around that. You have communication coming in. Don't be afraid to set boundaries or express your feelings. Let the other person know exactly what you're looking for, and things could move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but negativity is moving into the past. So it's a pretty decent week. Emily, how does it look at this point? Will they give the position to me any time frame? Let's see. I'm going to use these because they got the numbers on it. Makes it easier for me. It is 70% chance you, and it's probably going to be in the month of August or around August, give or take. Healing Parks. Will I be able to talk to the apartment about taking the money order I submitted? She told me she'll take 100 off now. She's asking. Oh, she's saying I'm 100 short, so I'm confused. Okay, wait a second. Will I be able to talk to the apartments about taking the money order I submitted? She told me that she'll take 100 off. Now she's saying I'm 100 short. I'm confused. So therefore, she's supposed to work with the money order I already gave her. You know what? I would remind her that she told you that because maybe she forgot. Maybe that's why she thinks that you're 100 short. I would bring it up to her and go from there. Kind of call her out on it. Hey, what do you mean I'm 100 short? Remember, you said you would take 100 off, and go from there. I think you guys can work it out. I don't think it's going to, I don't think the $100 is going to make or break whatever is happening here. So I think if you just kind of stick to your guns, you'll get what you need. Culture, orange cards. Take charge in action. Don't be afraid to take charge or be strong at this time. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be respected and honored. If you feel that your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you or your joy, the message of this card is to put your foot down now. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do need clarity. And unless you step in, it won't unfold. So set a good example. Respect yourself. Lead rather than be led. If you're wondering whether to make the next move in a particular situation, this card encourages you to do so. Often angels find it difficult to support us fully until we make the first move. Meet them halfway now by showing your commitment to moving forward. And then this one is divine timing. Life is always unfolding in perfect time, space, and sequence. So the angel wisdom is encouraging you to move into a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient, unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, trust that your prayers are being answered and that your plans are coming into fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but you must know that the universe and your angels are always working towards your highest good and outcome, and that will best serve you. When this card appears, trust the process. Empress Jody, will I get justice for wrongful termination and jumped at my job? What do you mean by justice? Yeah, I can't just like say yes to justice. I need to know what it is that you specifically want from them. Like what is it that you want to see happen? That would be the question. You want them to go to jail for wrongful termination? I don't think that's going to happen. Let me see. Have you reported any of this jumping me and stealing to the police? Because as of right now, I don't see anybody going to jail, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It depends really where you are in the journey of it. Did you bring the evidence and stuff to the police? Because it may take some time. This may not be something that unfolds immediately. Okay, so then maybe the process is starting. I don't see jail here though as of right now. So I don't know if they're going to settle or what. But I don't know, things may change. We got to see when the court date is and how they plea and everything else. Who's avoiding you, the police or the people? But it doesn't matter. You could still file. Like, I don't think you need the police to file. I think you could still file. You know what? I would see if we can talk to a lawyer if you haven't. It's all on video. Good. I would talk to a lawyer if you haven't, because I don't know how you would go about filing that with the court, but I don't know that you need the police for that. You definitely would need like a police or a police record, but maybe you don't even need that. Maybe if you go to a lawyer, maybe they could file the paperwork. I don't know. I don't see jail time here as of right now. Doesn't mean that can't change. What do you got? Hug? Yeah. All right, and then you're gonna go to sleep? Nice. You have to go to sleep. Where's this? You gotta go to the bathroom? All right. At least go lay down, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down. Is there another box like this around? There may be one over by the pink table over there. Thanks. There's that one that's in two pieces. You know which one I'm talking about? Sorry. Yeah, look, it's either on the floor or on the table. See what I'm saying? Olivia wants the angel cards. Purple. Trust, regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. The angels ask that you not worry about the resolution to a current situation. Instead of trying to resolve the problem with sheer force, trust that you will get exactly what you need. Letting go. I let go of what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. You need to let go to make room for new things in your life. You must let go and give someone else the space that they need to grow. Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you that letting go is not always easy, but it is always worth it. And this one is creativity. Divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful times. The angels remind you that the more you believe in your abilities and the better artist you become, you start to feel more alive and powerful as you allow new wonderful ideas in your mind. Pretty good. No, for the fan, because I'm sweating over here. You are? Take off that shirt with the long sleeves. You don't need to have that on. I think that there's a shirt over there that's got short sleeves.
What is this? Mom, what's this? Say a possible puzzle?
No, it was the cards were in it.
What?
The cards were in it.
What card? Well, what's in?
There's nothing in there. Avery, did you open it? There's nothing in here. It's empty. There's nothing in there. It's empty.
But it sounded like something because those pieces were jiggling around.
Take off that shirt because it's too hot. And take off those pants.
Okay.
Take off the socks. It's too hot. Come on.
Take off everything?
Take off everything. You had to wear that for ice skating. You don't need to be in it anymore. Eminem, love for Taurus. Eminem, love for Taurus. Okay, love for Taurus has a committed relationship here. If this person is already in a relationship, it should be functioning well. If they're not with anyone, they may be slow and steady wins the race, but life would be moving forward. Possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe a Cancer. They do have love coming in, and if they're undecided about something, they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready. Those are fine, yeah. Anything, it doesn't matter.
Anything you say? So I don't need to put on anything?
No, just put on, yeah, that's fine.
This is good. This one outfit?
Yeah, take off the shirt with the long sleeves. No, not that. Put on a t-shirt. Okay, all that clothes is all clean, so don't let it go on the floor. Avery, pick up what's on the floor. I just washed it. Okay, that's good. You can leave that on the floor. I'll put it in the wash. Purely precious. Update on Roger's energy. Is he missing me? I'm in physical distance currently. I don't see him as actively missing you. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but things are looking a little out of balance. Right now, his focus is on himself. He's taking time for himself to figure out what it is that he wants and needs. There is communication here. I think you're probably going to hear from him soon, or communication could be picking up soon. But I think it may be time to have a conversation about the status of this relationship, just to make sure the two of you are on the same page. Yes, what? Oh, those are old bones. Yeah, he has. Tangerine General. Tangerine General. Okay, you have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities that could be bringing in more money. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. And then you might be feeling like maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward and a new journey begins. Could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sonakshi, you just want one card. Seven of Swords in reverse, not bad. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Old betrayals are healing and moving into the past. Whatever it is, let it go. Life will move forward when you let that go. Oh, just general? You want something general? All right, let's see. What else? May hear from may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And then you may be feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. No, Tanya, we haven't seen him in a while, but you want to know something? There are some people over on TikTok that I wonder if they're them. There's a Brianna who, I don't know, there was a time, maybe Adonis and Mel would remember this. There was a time where there was a Brianna asking about, maybe it was a Sagittarius, and then there was Jay asking about a Brianna. And at one point we thought, were they asking about each other? But he wasn't a Sagittarius. Anyhow, there's a Brianna on TikTok who I think may be the same Brianna from here, because but I'm not sure if it's her or if it's Jay's Brianna, because Jay's Brianna, remember how he said recently that, he didn't treat her right and she moved on? Well, the Brianna on TikTok has moved on, and the old boyfriend is contacting her. And I'm like, I really want to be like, is this Jay? Is your ex-boyfriend Jay? But I just do the reading and move on. And then there's somebody that asks about a Brianna. I can't remember who it was on TikTok, and I'm like, I wonder if they're the same people. I'm thinking that they are, or at least that Brianna. I think she is. I think that she's the ex. Yeah. I'm gonna go on TikTok and ask. It's wild over there. You got to be real fast. And I kind of feel a little bad for the situation. I know everything's about a lesson, but I do think he learned his lesson, and he it didn't work out for him. I mean, learned a lesson maybe a little too late, but anyway. Butterfly for the next 24. For the next 24, you have the world at your feet, and you may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and a wish comes true. Money comes in, finances could be improving, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. E. Smith. What's the energy around the job I interviewed for today? I think things went well, but I'm not sure if I'll receive a callback. I think you will, because you got the sun here, which is like the best card to get. So I think you're going to get a call back. There could be a new journey that begins around this. It looks very positive. But you have choices and options. There may be other things that come up around you too with the Seven of Cups. Paradigm. Mohammed, energy on finances this week. Energy is okay. It's okay. Feeling grounded and stable, life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, money's flowing. Money's coming in, money's going out. You're paying your bills, and you may feel relief around finances before the end of this week. Virta, general. Virta, you have success coming in around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly a Pisces. New beginnings could lead you to success around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. Surin. Any possibility Kusama will choose me. She has a lot of options. Um, anything is possible, but the issue is that if you're making yourself an option for somebody else to have to choose or pick you, you lower your vibration. Sitting around and waiting on some to be somebody else's choice or to be picked over other people lowers your vibration, makes your energy less attractive. I would make the decision to leave this in the past and explore new options. Look, you have free will, you can do whatever you want, but the longer you sit around and wait for somebody, the worse the resistance around the situation gets. So right now, it doesn't look like it looks like she's set a boundary with you and she's exploring options. I don't see commitment between the two of you, but once again, I would never tell somebody sit around and wait for somebody else to choose me. It just, the energy around that is, it just doesn't, it doesn't work. It doesn't produce success because it's stagnation. So giving your free will to somebody else to have to choose you makes your energy less attractive because you're waiting on them. You know, it's like every person that comes in here that is sick to death of somebody that's texting them or asking them out and they don't want to go out with them, right? The more the person like pushes it or pursues it, the more annoyed the person gets. And that's an energetic thing. If the person just, okay, you don't want to go out with me, okay, I'll go about my business, and they kind of just digest it and move on, the energy kind of shifts. So I would not suggest sitting around and waiting on somebody to choose you out of a whole choice of partners. Yeah. Anyway, Tanya, yeah, TikTok is wild. I remember a person saying, "I'm pregnant. Who's the father?" Right. I mean, because I don't know if they're being like legit or are they just being trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you just being trolls? Maybe I don't know because I mean, would you put that on TikTok? I wouldn't. But, to each their own. Yeah, I have a feeling TikTok people are very young because the questions I got some kind of a question yesterday that was like, are we going to merge and become one? And I'm like, what do you mean merge and become one? Like, how would I even answer that? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, it just goes to show you how bad we are at communication because I have to like literally pull questions out of people's mouths. Like literally. Like, well, and then it was something she said some kind of a I don't know, will me and the slick one merge and become one or something? I don't know. Essence was there. And Essence was like, what do you mean become one? And she wasn't answering. Like she would just rephrase it as something that was equally as vague. Like, well, how can I tell you you're going to merge with another person? Like, what are you asking? But who knows? Like, who knows who's reading for these people and what people are telling them? Anyway. Debbie, will I have a surprise or a surprise visit for my birthday tomorrow into the weekend? I don't specifically see a surprise visit from somebody unknown just showing up out of the blue. I don't see that as of right now. Happy birthday. Essence, love from now until the end of August. Any romance coming in from anyone specifically? Between now and the end of August, there could be a new journey that begins. Yeah, maybe with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be with an Aquarius. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are possible between now and then. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Success comes in. You also could have here a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The world is at your feet. Explore your options. Something's going to change between now and then. Essence, that's why I try to mute them. I remember that. You asked twice, I know, and then I asked a couple of times too. I know but it's hard to tell who's a troll because everybody's questions are like that. You know, everybody. It's very hard for me to find a question I can answer, and here I have no problem. Like we know what everybody's talking about here. There's a couple of people over there that I started to get to know, where I know what they're talking about. You know, like there's an Aquarius girl who's dating. No, she's an Aries. He's an Aquarius. So if she says like, "Oh, what's coming up for us?" I already know they're dating. I know they've been seeing each other for a while. Things are going really well for them. But some of the questions people ask, it's like I don't even know where to go with it. And like I said, I don't want to be rude if this is the person's real, you know, this is really the situation. Like you really don't know who your child's father is. I mean, it's happened, you know, shit's happened, you know, but you know, I don't want to, I'm like, you got to take a DNA test. I mean, it's the only way you're going to prove it. But anyway, I'm loving the options. I love the options too. Amy for the next 48 hours for Sunny. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. A new journey may be beginning that could be easing anxiety, and it may be business related. Could be business related. This person should lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. As in some of them, I already know. People that post their questions 15 times gets on my nerves. Will he come back? I know. And I keep saying it, and then people are like, you have to be nice. I'm like, I sit here literally for 2 hours saying, could you please rephrase it? I can't answer for connect. I can't answer for stop with the romantically. Because people take that word and they're like, are we going to romantically be together? Is he going to talk to me romantically? It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Is he going to talk to you romantically? Like, and I think people are not really involved, and they're asking, like, they're phrasing the question, which I think that they're trying to lead me to believe that they're in a relationship with this person, and they're not. That's what I think. Because when I look at the cards, I'm like, you know, it's like, is he coming back romantically? What the fuck does that mean? Is he coming back with flowers? I mean, what the hell does it mean? What does it mean to come back romantically? And when I ask, nobody answers me. But it gets more, you know, when I say, can you rephrase it? Are we going to reunite? Are we going to reconcile? Are we going to, who is this person? What is your relationship to them? What do you want from them? But I don't think that they want to tell me that there's nothing going on. That's what I think. That's the vibe I'm getting. Anyhow. I try to give them a chance and then I mute them. Somebody was like, oh, you need to be nice. And I was like, so you think that I'm sitting here for 2 hours for free because I make no money? I'll make 80 cents, 85 cents on a live stream. I'm like, I'm sitting here for free answering questions, and I'm rude because I'm asking somebody to clarify their question so that I can answer it correctly. That makes me rude. Go find someone else. Go find somebody else, please. Tanya, for the next 48, please, and thank you. You're very welcome. For the next 48, you may feel like cooperation and compromise leads you to greener pastures. You may be feeling like personal and professional relationships are functioning better. No longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe spending time with Leo. Pretty good. Pretty good. H2O, S's feelings and intentions after his behavior yesterday. Okay, I don't know what happened yesterday, but he shows as being distant or taking time away from the situation. So he may not have any specific intentions right now. He may need time for himself, which is fine. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him, but not right away. I would give him a good couple of days. Let him take some time to himself to figure out how he feels or what he wants. And I think after that, you may get back on better terms. Came in for June 20th weekend. For June 20th weekend. You may have success coming in around whatever it is that you have planned. Although things may be a little bit up in the air, or justice in reverse can indicate that either people aren't on the same page or maybe plans are not confirmed. Whatever it is, it should end up being successful. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of that weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. And then you have choices and options that may be coming in around social activity. Not bad. Metal Rain, I haven't answered for you yet, no. This damn cough. Jade, will Jason and I find balance with Ethan? What do you mean? Yeah, I need a little more information. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Emily, love reading with Soha. Things look a little out of balance between the two of you. Be clear about your wants and needs. But it looks like somebody here may be shut down a little bit emotionally, and that may be throwing things a little bit out of balance. Be clear about your wants and needs, and anxiety may ease and move into the past. It's just this relationship looks like it's out of balance, and the two of you may not be on the same page. The way it shows is almost like you're always waiting on him, and he's kind of like comes and goes, or he does his thing and comes back, but it always seems like you're waiting on him. It doesn't show like a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, and it may be time to have that conversation, especially with the Hermit, if you feel like emotionally he may be a little bit shut down recently. Yeah, I hate this cough too. It's so annoying. Paradaban. Oh, I did that one about the finances. Okay, Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. Next 24 looks pretty good. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business, and life is moving forward. Negativity is moving into the past. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Life could change for you for the better quickly, where areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. Pretty good. Oh, sorry, Bella. What did Aquarius think about my emotional and vulnerable phone conversation, I had to apologize. You know what? I think he was fine with it. He may have felt, okay, justice in reverse. He may have felt like maybe you were out of balance or you're not normally like that. And if you apologize, it's totally fine now. But he may feel like whatever it was, you had to get it off your chest. You had to, blow off steam. He was okay with it. And then life should just move forward as normal. Yeah, like nothing ever happened. It wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't a bad thing. It was fine. Miriam, what's coming in love from me? You got happiness coming in around love. You have success coming in as well, but you might need to cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been keeping you stuck or stagnant, or if you feel like you're waiting on something or disappointed or whatever it is, let the past move into the past. And then you have commitment that could be coming in with a Sagittarius or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New energy could lead you towards success around love. Pretty good. Mirror one, spirit guidance. Seven of fire, defend your beliefs and your decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Six of earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving loans, and paying off debts. Ace of water, falling in love with the resurgence of relationships, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, a new home. Lobby, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you do have a love offer here, and your luck is changing for the better. If you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings that could lead to success and happiness around love. Be clear about your wants and needs, and love moves forward. Brenda, general for the next 24. Next 24, you may be spending time with, you have a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, and it may be around business. Feeling grounded and stable around finances, old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Metal Brain, what are SB, the Libra's true feelings for me? Pretty good. May have a lot of respect for you. May find you to be like smart, intelligent, funny, personable, pleasant to be around. May find you to be attractive, down to earth, reliable, well balanced. Pretty good. Akasha, when do you see Bryson doing my reading? I'm going to say within the next couple of days. Is it possible, like within a week from now? Looks like it's on the horizon. Ray, what don't I see coming? What don't I see coming? Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward, and you may have a little more financial security coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You might be feeling like you might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Keep in mind, it could be for business, it could be for pleasure, it could be like, taking a cooking class or learning how to speak French, whatever it is. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Money comes in, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Misheard. Will my online business become successful in the summer of 26? You're going to see an increase. Yeah, the hard work you put in will pay off. I can't tell you it's going to be super successful and you're going to make a ton of money, but you should see an increase. But things should start to pick up. Anusha, what's coming ahead in life? Are things okay? I can't answer for are things okay because, life is a shit show, so I can't tell you, yeah, everything's okay. But you do have life coming into balance and you're no longer holding yourself back. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you may be planning travel. India, will John agree to a movie night this evening? I'm not convinced. I'm getting a slim chance that he says yes or that he's available. Uh, cinnamon for tomorrow. Cinnamon for tomorrow. For tomorrow, disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Could be planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You might be feeling like through cooperation and compromise, life begins to move forward. Good news may come in around work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. DJ, anything good today? Excuse me. For today, listen to your intuition and a new journey may begin. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Could be spending time with a Gemini. May feel relief around life moving forward. Pretty good. Man chow soup, I never heard of it. What's it like? I'm gonna Google it. Thank you, Anusha. Yeah, I have a cold. I'm getting over a cold, but yeah, it's this damn cough. Ruchi General. Disappointment or heartache is healing and moving into the past, and life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may have a wish that comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may also be planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. There may be something really nice happening around career moving forward. You have the world at your feet. Your luck is changing for the better, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Coco, general for tomorrow. Oh, spicy Chinese soup with noodles. Oh, I would like that. I like spicy. Coco, general for tomorrow. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition, and then you may be planning a journey. You may be planning a journey. You may be planning travel. A new journey begins. Through cooperation and compromise, you may find success around work, school, or business, and you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Oh, people have DM'd you about being muted. I mean, I don't know how many times we got to say it. I mean, it literally says it above my head. Please use people's names. Please ask specific questions. Please use relationship statuses. So I don't understand why it's so hard to get a question from those people. They ain't coming back. I don't know why it's like I want to say, look, it says it right above my head, but I don't want to be obnoxious. But after I've said it 57 times and I'm still getting it, one of my friends was in, and she's like, I know you, and I know your head was ready to blow off. I'm like, yeah, it was. Google, will Derek the Libra or Carl the Virgo be the best long-term love partner? I can't answer that. Yeah, I can't. There's no way to measure who's a better partner. You have to decide, and you have to experience the relationships. So that's for you to make the decision. The cards don't judge, so the cards can't tell you, oh, you have to date Derek, he's better than Carl. You have to decide who's the one for you. Yeah, I can't answer that. Jade, will Jason and I find balance with Ethan? Oh, damn, that's the one. Yeah, I need a little more information. Oh, there it is. Okay, my son Ethan, there's bad energy in the home at the moment. Okay, let's see. So is it that Ethan is misbehaving and you want to see if his energy is going to shift and you have to figure out how to deal with him? Like one's a good cop, one's a bad cop, and the kid is just not doing what he should be doing. Things will improve. The thing is that if you're not already, I would suggest that the two of you get on the same page. Figure out exactly what you want or how you're going to handle the situation and be a united front. And you may see things come back into balance slowly over the summer. Things will improve, but it's almost like he knows what he can get away with, and he may play one person against the other. Yeah, I would try to make sure that you're on the same page. Katie, love reading with Miguel. Okay, it depends where you are in this relationship. I don't see commitment here. Now, if you're already in a committed relationship, that's fine. Your relationship will continue as is. If you're not in a committed relationship, I would express your wants and needs around exactly what it is you're looking for, because things look out of balance between the two of you, or you may not be on the same page, and communication may clear that up. The issue here is the Hermit, which can indicate that somebody may be emotionally shut down. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation, and Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Set boundaries around the situation moving forward. Like, don't accept less, thinking like if I accept less, I'm going to get more in the future. Be clear about what it is that you want. If you're already in a committed relationship, same thing. Still be clear about what you want, but things will move forward slow and steady. And you show what good things are coming in my life. Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish may come true around work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could lead to like feel relief around finances improving over the summer. My husband and I moved forward in our relationship with Ethan. Yeah, I think the issue is that the two of you, if you guys get on the same page and decide what you're not willing to put up with and stay as a united front, I think that you will be able to get past this. It's going to be a slow process, but I think you'll get past it. Use a cat. I'm okay. How are you? Well, me and Al make further effort going forward. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by me and Al make further effort? Oh, metal rain. That's excellent. Good. Gina, will my neighbor MG and I reconcile? What do you mean by reconcile? What's your relationship? What's the relationship you're looking for? Adrian, tomorrow, Knicks versus Spurs, who will win? I think that the Knicks are going to win. Alan, good evening. Can I get a general for the next couple of days? Taurus the Bull. Yeah, your luck is changing for the better, and a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. You recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone that should resolve itself, and that may be relieving. You have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You may be spending time with another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Vanderbilt, did Merlin call in sick at work last Monday because of me? No, I don't think so. Uh, okay, Lisa, I can't answer for progress romantically. I need to know what you want from Cody. What's the relationship that you want to have from Cody? Ari, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. You may be feeling like thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You have listened to your intuition, and life begins to move forward with the world at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, which could make you feel like relief around finances. The one and only is LG in no contact because there is someone else. Like, is LG dating somebody else? I think that this person could be dating somebody else. That could be true. Nikki. Oh, good night. A close friend, but she copies me. Can you tell me if Leslie Ann is jealous of me or is she genuine? I think she's genuine for the most part. I think she's looking for herself. I don't think that she's found herself. And I think she kind of picks up the personas of the people that she's closest to because she just doesn't know who she is yet. D for the rest of the week. For the rest of the week, you may be spending time with an Aries. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Virgo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Be clear about your wants and needs, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Star Lava, what are the intentions of Saggy? This person doesn't have any specific intentions. They're kind of going along with the flow of things, which is fine. Looks like there's good communication coming in, or communication may be picking up. Kiara for the rest of June. For the rest of June, you've got good luck coming in, or your luck is changing for the better, and you have paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. Money comes in. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Yes, you can. I can't answer for will things get better. Yeah, I need to know what's the relationship you want to have with this person. I can't just tell you yes, all things are going to be better. Yeah, I need to know specifically what it is that you want with this person. Lisa, we met a week and a half ago. We had plans Friday. I want more communication and movement. He hasn't reached out in 2 days. The last time I reached out to him, it went well. Okay, well, you met him a week and a half ago, and you're already looking for more. You're pushing this guy away. The resistance around the situation is way high. You've only known this person 10 days, and you're already complaining he's not giving you enough. That's the issue. So either you have to figure out a way to let go of this a little bit, otherwise you're going to push him away because you've only known him for 10 days and already you're saying that he's not giving you enough. So yeah, this relationship's out of balance. Justice is in reverse. He's holding back because it's like it's too much too fast. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what happens. If you have plans Friday, let's see what happens on Friday. But I would like really back up a little bit because this is that kind of resistance, or it builds a lot of resistance around relationships. And that energy goes out into the universe, and this guy is probably feeling choked right now by that. Garisha, energy around Jerry's ship. When is he heading back this week? Could it be today or tomorrow? Energy around the trip looks like it's going really well. He's got a wish that comes true, bringing in cause for celebration. I don't know that he's coming in today or tomorrow. It may not be until like over the weekend. He didn't tell you when he was coming back? Sunny, at Pay's current feelings towards me. Maybe feeling a little bit like irritated or disconnected or upset about something. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but there's a little bit of like negativity around the situation. I would have a conversation about it if you're feeling the same. Like if you're feeling like you think he's annoyed with you or something, I would bring it up because things look a little out of balance between the two of you. May find you to be overall a nice person, but it looks like there's a disconnect between the two of you. Stacy, for general for the rest of the week. rest of the week looks okay. You have your luck is changing for the better. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with a Virgo. You may have money coming in or finances may be improving. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement that maybe like something that's like really annoying. I don't know if this is an argument or a disagreement. Yeah, there's an argument or a disagreement that could be coming in that may be like stressful or bringing in stress. No, my friend is going through the same thing, and God stood up on Sunday. She wanted too much too fast. He pulled away. Yeah, that's exactly the danger of it. You know, it's because I don't know why it is. It's like, why is everybody always in such a hurry? I had this. It was a conversation. It was actually a Dharma talk that one of my yoga teachers had when she first started dating her boyfriend. Like, he had been recently divorced, and he just wasn't comfortable with letting people know that he was dating somebody, and he didn't want it on Facebook or anything. And she was like, "Well, when can we put it on Facebook?" And he was like, "Well, I just don't feel like that. Like, why do we have to? Why does it have to go on Facebook? You know, it's like it's not real unless it's on Facebook." And she, like, when he said that to her, like, she understood what he meant. And then she realized, she's like, "Yeah, why is it important? It's not important. Who gives a shit?" And she was like, "But there was a part of me that really wanted that, like." And, you know, I mean, look, they've been together forever. I mean, they were together a really long time. Eventually they got married, but that's not the point. The point is that you can't make things happen before they happen. Things have to happen in time. You know, people don't meet on Tuesday and fall in love on Thursday. And when they do, those relationships don't last. So trying to get to the finish line, why? Why? What's the purpose of that? Anyhow. JFK, girl at my boxing gym gave me another big smile when I walked in. Do you see a date in the future? Do you know her name or no? I mean, there could be there. It is possible because you do have new love coming in, and you do have relief around life moving forward. I would say you probably could make it happen. I wish we knew her name. Yes, we can. Okay, we're fighting at the moment. I want to know if we'll make up soon. Well, the issue around this relationship is that the two of you aren't on the same page. So could you make up? Yeah, but it's not going to be the relationship that you want, and you're going to have another argument again because two of you are not looking at this the same way. So it's like, oh, you know, it looks like there's always an argument because the other person may not be doing what you want them to do, or you may be expecting too much from them. Relationships out of balance. Yeah. So could you make up? Yeah, but could you have another argument in a couple of days? Yeah, it may happen again. Gentle soul. What's Holly the Taurus energy towards me? Whatever you see, it's just somebody that I know. That's it. His energy is relatively new, like neutral. So, like Six of Pentacles could be like mutual respect. It could be, you know, like even keeled, neutral. You know, like somebody like, oh, what do you think of the neighbor over there? Ah, he seems like a nice guy. Hey, how you doing? Like that. Yeah, like just kind of neutral, average. I don't know if this person maybe doesn't know you all that well. His sweetie general for the summer. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe planning travel. Something may happen that makes you happy, and a wish could come true around finances this summer. Listen to your intuition. Life begins to move forward. It's mom. Love reading. Love reading. You have new beginnings on the horizon. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Cut away things that no longer serve you, and new doors may open. A disappointment heals. No longer holding yourself back. You could be spending time with a Virgo, maybe spending time with another earth sign Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Cause for celebration comes in when you explore your options. Could lead you to a successful relationship with long-term potential. Okay, I can't answer for attracting a person in your mind. I need to know who the person is. But there's no way to make somebody attracted to you unless they're attracted to you. Like, there's nothing that you can do. Either they find you attractive or they don't. But yeah, like, there's no way. You can't make somebody find you attractive. But I can't answer any questions unless I know who the person is. Melissa, will a miracle this week? I don't see communication here. No, if you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him. Songbird, Nate, general reading. You have new beginnings on the horizon, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. May hear from somebody hoping to hear from or receive good news. And then you have possible travel coming in over the summer. Emily, the job of PT faculty I apply to currently, who is for me and who is the other applicant? Igor. B, G, and B. Okay, let's see. So there's only 4 people. I would think there would need to be an odd number, because what happens if it goes 2 and 2? I would say, oh, there's only 3 people. Oh, so the J guy, he doesn't vote? Is that what it is? It's V, G, and B? Okay, let's see. Right now, I think B and V are for you, and G may be for the other guy. Oh, he's their boss. Okay. Kim, will I reconcile with my friend the Capricorn? Yeah, yeah. Oh, good night, Metal Rain. Vice Mom, can you give me love advice between Capricorn and I? We're long-term friends. I'm interested and would like energetic insight. Okay, well, there's a couple of things here. So if you've been friends with this person, you may jeopardize the friendship by crossing a line by expressing your feelings. However, um, you might need to. You might need to, because things look kind of stagnant. So I don't see this person making any attempt for anything more than friendship as of right now. It's like things are a little bit out of balance, but being clear about your wants and needs could be helpful. I don't see commitment here. But you know what? I mean, that doesn't mean it can't happen. It just may not be there yet. If this person has no idea how you feel about them, is that what it is? You may have to have that conversation. There may not be any other way around it, but other than telling them how you feel, and then you wind up running the risk of making the relationship awkward if the other person's not looking for a relationship right now. But I wouldn't wait on the Capricorn, because I don't think Capricorn has any plans on anything other than friendship at this point. And Earth signs tend to be very slow, so you may tell this person and they may need to chew on it for a while. But you know what? It may be something that you just need to do for yourself. Oh, you told him? I told him I want commitment, and they stopped dating around, but it hasn't made any moves. Okay. I don't see him making any moves. So I don't know what he said to you when you said that you wanted commitment. Yeah, I wouldn't push either. Yeah, I don't see him looking right now for things to move forward. But if you've already said it to him, you might need to give him some time to digest it. There's nothing there. I can't give you any advice. Like, the only thing would be to not push it, because he's got to make the decision. The choice is his. There's nothing that we can do. Like, you can't energetically influence his decision in any way. How long ago did you tell him? Is it recent? Because if it's just been a couple of days, he just may need some time. If you told him months ago and he's not making any attempt, then that's kind of a different story. About a month, okay. All right, that's not that long. What I would do now is I would not say anything. Let's see if he brings it up over the course of maybe like the next month or so. If nothing happens and we get to 2 full months and he hasn't brought it up, you could bring it up again at that point, because it's not too pushy if it's been 2 months. But yeah, but he's still. I mean, so he stopped chasing somebody that he wanted to be with, but he's not pursuing a relationship with you. So maybe he just realized that that other girl wasn't into him. Well, he's got to, if he doesn't want you to date anyone else, then he has to step up to the plate. But if he's not stepping up to the plate, and I haven't seen that here, then you can date whoever you want. And that may be where you make your decision. Like, my suggestion would never be for somebody to sit around and wait on somebody else to decide to get, shit or get off the pot. But you do have to give them a little bit of time. Well, if it was mutual, then why? I mean, you wouldn't be chasing somebody if it was mutual. You would be dating the person. I mean, there's always a chance that things could change. I don't see commitment between the two of you. So I can't say that can't change. Like, a year from now, shit changes. But if he's known for a month and he has not come to you and said, hey, we're going to be in a relationship, or let's start dating, or let's take it slow, let's see how we feel, let's see how this is. I mean, he's not putting in the effort, and it's already been a month. So you have two choices. You can give it a little bit more time and bring it up, or you can just move on with your life, because the energy of sitting around waiting for somebody to make a decision is just going to keep you stagnant. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, men are selfish. I mean, women can be selfish too, but if you're not getting what you want from the situation, that's the bottom line. It's like, how long do you wait? 6 months? 2 months? A year? I would say, okay, it's a full month. He should know how he feels. He should have some kind of an idea whether or not he wants to be in a relationship or not. No, you asked it fine. You asked it fine. There's no way to, like, we can't take away somebody's free will, right? So if the cards aren't showing commitment, there's no way that I can tell you how to get commitment, is what I'm saying. Like, he has the free will to enter the relationship. He has the free will to leave the relationship. But if he's well aware of how you feel and time is passing and he's not making any decisions, it's either we're together or we're not. And if we're not together, that's fine, but I'm going to move on with my life. If he doesn't like it, that's too bad on him. He knows how you feel. So that's really for you to decide. You see, right now, the energy of the situation is you're waiting on him to figure things out, or you're waiting on him to make a decision. He's not making that decision. So you have to make a decision. Otherwise, we could be sitting here 3 months from now having the same conversation. You just can't take away somebody's free will. So, no, the question you asked it fine, but it's like, it's not relationships are, it's like they're complicated, but they're also simple. It's like two people want to date, they date. You don't want to date, you don't date. You get together, it doesn't work out, you break up. It's like we don't have to have like 10 months to decide whether or not we want to be in a committed relationship. Either you commit to it or you don't. And if you don't want to, that's fine, but we have to know where we stand. And if you don't get that, then you're going to continue just holding on, hoping that one day he decides. Yeah, it's not fair to you, but unfortunately, I mean, I think everybody's been in that situation, waiting for somebody else, and whatever happens, you just keep waiting. Sarah, oh, welcome. Does Jay the Cancer unblock me soon and contact me or not? Oh, and you're Khadijah the Taurus? Okay, let's see. Will Jay the Cancer unblock me and make contact soon? I don't see that on the immediate horizon. Things are out of balance between the two of you. You'd have to give this situation more time. Yeah, he's not ready to do that yet. Okay, I can't answer for will she like my vulnerable message. I don't know who she is or what your relationship is to her. I need people's names and what it is you're looking for. Maggie, I answered for you already, I believe. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When people don't make a decision, they're making a decision. Yeah, that was one thing. I remember somebody saying that to me once. Can't remember what the situation was that I was in, but I remember that the person said to me, and it stuck with me, he's making a decision by not deciding. And that person was right. Yeah, but that's too bad for him. If he wants to be upset that you're pursuing another interest, that's tough shit on him. He's not stepping up to the plate. What are you supposed to do? Just be single for the rest of your life and let him decide to do whatever he wants to do? I don't see him being in love. No, I didn't see that. When I looked at the reading, I didn't see him being in love. I didn't see him looking for commitment. I mean, does he care about you as a person? Yeah. Does he feel awkward about the situation? A little bit. But, he's not making a decision to move forward. So if you have other opportunities, the best thing you can do for yourself would be to move forward. Because the energy of that is, I'm not sitting around and waiting for something that's not happening. That's, I'm putting my wants and needs first. And one of two things will happen. You'll either meet somebody else and move forward with your life and you won't care anymore, or you won't meet somebody else, you'll date a couple of people, and he'll realize that you're not going to sit around and wait for him, because how long do we wait? Somebody else once said to me something about mixed signals. Like, there's nothing to be confused about. If the person is there, if the person wants to be there, they'll be there. There's no reason to feel confused that he's not there. That's what he's doing. So he can be as pissed off as he wants about you dating somebody else, but you have a right to date somebody else as long as you're not in a committed relationship. Yeah, I mean, it is disappointing, but sometimes, yeah, it's disappointing, but you just can't. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about somebody else's free will. He's got to make the decision that he wants to be in a committed relationship, and it's like, what's the issue? If you're not dating anybody else, why can't you date me? Dennis, I need to turn a discussion tomorrow morning or afternoon because it'll be a long day for me tomorrow. How does that go? I might have to work on it later tonight. I mean, it should go well. You got cause for celebration coming in here, and good luck, or your luck is changing for the better. You may feel like worn out or overwhelmed, but I think you'll get it done, and I think you'll be relieved once it's done. I think the discussion will be fine. Lima, my nana didn't want to go to her doctor appointment today and had an outburst. Why didn't she want to go? I feel like she just wants to be at peace. Yeah, I think that she may be feeling a little anxious, a little tired, a little overwhelmed. I know it's so hard. So it really is. It's so hard. Yeah, like she's feeling like, why bother? Like I'm happy here. I just want to stay here. I don't like, doesn't want to do it. Anakin, how will my day be? Your day should be fine. You've got good news coming in. Slow and steady wins the race. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward. Oh, thank you, Bites Mom. No, I try to be as even keeled as possible because I feel like there's too many people that just tell people what they want to hear, and I don't think that's helpful. I mean, I know for myself how many times I've been told what I wanted to hear and then turned around 5 years later and I'm still in the same situation. Nothing has changed. Oh, but he loves you. Oh, he's got feelings for you. Oh, but he's showing up. Yeah, okay, and what? And what happened? Nothing. So I try not to do that to people. I would rather any day of the week be a little bit more realistic and be wrong about that and have somebody be pleasantly surprised at some point when something changes, because things change, things could change with anything. I mean, that's the one thing we can count on, right? That nothing stays the same. Then lead somebody to believe in something that isn't going to happen and have them have their whole life on hold. You could date somebody else and you could dump that person and get back involved with this guy in 6 months from now. That could happen. Why not? Stranger things have happened. But for today, if you're not getting what you want for this moment right now, you got to take care of yourself. Lily, general, what do I have to look forward to? Life could change for you for the better quickly, and you might be feeling relief around life moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, maybe spending time with a Taurus or a Virgo. You also could be feeling like successful around work, school, or business. I was about to say I feel worn out right now. Mel, chances of my ticket hitting in tomorrow's game. %70 chance. That seems pretty good. Could that be? See what happens. Lizzie, everyone. Hello, everyone. How does my kid's father feel towards me? Did you Can I have the person's name or their initials? Grand Central. Will Tamara, an ex-lover, like my vulnerable message? I don't know if she likes it. I don't know if I would say like would be the word. She may be surprised by it, or she wouldn't be expecting it, or she may think that it's odd coming from you. I don't know if I would say that she likes it. She may be surprised by it or not expecting it. Fred the Leo. How does Fred the Leo feel towards me? May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, somebody who is grounded and stable, somebody who is like kind and caring, hardworking, successful. There's mutual respect here, or there's respect around the situation. Not bad. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Well, surprised isn't bad. Yeah, yeah, I would say surprised it's more good than it is bad. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I will sign off until tomorrow. What time am I coming on tomorrow? I'm going to try to come on in the morning. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Natasha, do you see communication coming in from Rico? Yeah, I think you're going to hear from him. Yeah. Fairly general for the rest of this week. May hear from somebody hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have a new journey begin, and then the hangman's in reverse, so areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Albina for the rest of June. Rest of June. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You have a disappointment or a heartache or an old betrayal is healing and moving into the past, and whatever it is, let it go. Let it go. Maybe planning travel. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Pretty good. Space. When will Bardia fall in love with me? I don't see this person as being in love with you or falling in love with you. This relationship between the two of you is out of balance. The two of you are not on the same page. Have you had a conversation with this person about your feelings? Hi, Manapura. Divya, looking for a new job as currently in a job from the past 4 years, and it's not going well. You have new opportunities coming in. If you continue to pursue it, you will find a new job that makes you feel better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Through cooperation and compromise, more money is coming in, a wish is coming true, and good karma is coming back. Pretty good. Space, well, what did this person say to you when you told them how you felt? Manipura, possibilities of getting physically fit. That's in your control. It's free will. You know, it's like possibilities of me coloring my hair blonde. Go to the hairstylist, get your hair colored. Yeah. Go to the gym, get on a regimen. You're in control of that. That's free will. There are things that we can't control, right? You can't control how tall you grow. You can't control what color your hair grows in, right? My hair grows in whatever color it is. That's the color it is. My hair is curly. It's always going to be curly. Unless I go to the hair salon and have it straightened, then I can make that choice. You can make the choice to get more physically fit if you find a regimen that works for you and you stick to it. Yeah. Albina, you predicted a love connection coming in for me late spring the other day, the relationship forming in the summer. Could you tell me more about it? Will I meet them soon? Can't give you exact time. I don't know. The cards are not good with timing, but I would say late spring through the summertime would be, I would say anytime between now and say end of October time frame, because, you know, timing could be a little off. This person, Empress, is bringing in love and money, so you may see money and love grow at the same time. Disappointments heal and move into the past. This person could be strong, confident, down to earth, hardworking, and successful. You may have choices and options, so explore your options. Don't get locked into one idea. The more open-minded you are about people coming in, the faster you could meet somebody. You have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But yeah, you do have commitment coming in. And you have cause for celebration, and you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. So life is moving forward. Yeah, it could be any moment. It could be any moment. And don't get frustrated if you find yourself in September 15th and the person's still not here. It's still going to happen. It's just sometimes the timing is not great. Manipura, well, I still travel to Vienna. I think you will, yeah. I think you can make it happen. Rizalina, my friend A's energy towards me. Okay. Grounded, stable, respectful, down to earth, pleasant. Okay. Didn't I just answer for the Capricorn question? I said the person you would reconcile with the Capricorn, right? I said most likely. Hi, True Blue Jay. She's feelings towards me. They find you to be creative, creative, unique, a loyal friend, somebody who's smart, intelligent, down to earth. May feel like you have a good personality, or you're pleasant to be around, personable, kind-hearted, compassionate. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully in the morning. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.